So how has Medicare distribution evolved over the years, and where are things going? I think back to the beginning of my career, the distribution was really career distribution owned by carriers. New York Life, Mass Mutual, Prudential, Mutual of Omaha, Bankers Life and Casualty. They were the big dogs. They had the big distribution, and it was all company owned. Along came independent distribution, and it began to supplant the career distribution because the cost of brick and mortar was much less. Then we got into Medicare Advantage, and that spawned the creation of a lot of call centers that got active in the space. And then the pandemic really encouraged even more call center business. That call center business wasn't necessarily profitable for carriers or even for the call centers themselves. And if you look at the publicly traded call centers, you'll see that their stock has really been beaten down the last few years. So there's still a shakeout going. But the independent agent remains a very key cog, if you will, in the wheel, critical for the agent to keep working hard, do the right thing. Ultimately, a consumer wants to have a voice that will tell them whether they're making the right decision or not. So there's a lot of movement now for folks that are proposing that using AI, that people can just buy on their own. But trust me, people may do all the research in the world, but ultimately they trust you. They want to hear from you. They want your opinion. And that's a lot better than a ship counselor or a neighbor is talking to their independent agent or broker. Call centers have a place. And in fact, they reach people that many of you wouldn't necessarily even be willing to go into that neighborhood. So we'll continue to see call centers be a part of our distribution ecosystem, and the brokers as well. If you're a recruiter, should you be confident about the future? Where there's change, there's opportunity. And as a recruiter, you want to find that person that sees the glass as half full. How are you going to invest your time? You're going to invest your time in someone that's willing to work hard and be optimistic and fight through issues. So there is recruiting opportunities. With the shakeout with call centers, there's a number of licensed agents out there that maybe know how to enroll. They may not know how to sell, but that also becomes a much younger population of agents for you to consider recruiting. So recruit always and in all ways is a key to our business. Like I said, I've been doing it for over 40 years, and the lifeblood of an agency is recruiting. And when you stop recruiting, you start seeing decline in your business. I encourage you, never stop recruiting.